The 18 soldiers were arraigned on 6-count charges bordering on mutiny on the 14th of May 2014. They were charged with opening fire on the car carrying Major General Ahmed Audu, the former commanding officer of 7th Division of the Nigerian Army in Maiduguri, Borno State.
Prosecution, please announce your appearances.
Shortly after the arrival of the panel, the President of the Court, General Chukwuemeka Okonkwo, proceeded to hand down the judgment of the panel. 12 of the soldiers were found guilty of mutiny. 11 of them were convicted for criminal conspiracy to commit mutiny, disobeying lawful orders, insubordinate behavior, and attempted murder of the former General Officer commanding 7th Division, Major General Ahmed Audu. However, 5 of the accused soldiers were discharged, while another soldier got a light sentence of 28 days imprisonment with hard labor for absence without leave.
The resistance put up by the soldiers, the demand for the GOC to come and address them, and the resultant shootings were all premeditated and planned at the minimum in the night of 13th May 2014 to the morning of 14th May 2014. Therefore, it will be right and lawful for the court to infer that an agreement to commit mutiny exists. Accordingly, any of the accused persons found guilty of mutiny would equally be found guilty of conspiracy to commit mutiny.
At the end of the judgment, the panel gave an opportunity to the accused lawyers to make plea for mitigation.
My Lord, we hereby pleading that their sentences be lessened in severity as seen on the charges.
In spite of the plea, the court handed down the maximum punishment of death by firing squad to 12 of the convicted soldiers. They also bagged 2 life sentences for conspiracy to commit mutiny and attempted murder. The panel have acquitted them on the use of abusive language and insubordination, as the prosecution failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt.
Involving the use of violence or the threat of the use of violence, or having as its object or one of its objects the refusal or avoidance of any duty or service against or in connection with operations against the enemy, or the impeding of the performance of the duty or service, or incites any other person subject to service law under this act to take part in a mutiny, whether actual or intended, is guilty of an offense under this subsection and liable under conviction by court martial to suffer death.
Those found guilty include Corporal Jasper Berdolo, Corporal David Musa, Lance Corporal Friday Onu, Lance Corporal Yusuf Shuaibu Ahmed. Others are Private Alao Samuel and Private Alan Linus. Even though the verdict is in, it remains to be seen if the Chief of the Army Staff will confirm it. Only then can it take effect. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.